Insane! Elon Musk is building his own city. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. In any event, we'll keep you informed about Tesla. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments area. The Tesla's owner city is growing, with hangars and facilities for manufacturing, testing, and launching Starship rockets. So it seems that Elon Musk is constructing the metropolis of the future, and he is doing so in one of the most unlikely locations, the middle of nowhere, Texas, far from the bright lights of the large metropolis and hidden from all but the most ardent SpaceX enthusiasts. The seeds for Starbase's metropolis are being sown. Elon Musk is one of the wealthiest, most driven, and most inventive people living today. So if he were given the opportunity to create his own metropolis from the ground up, what would he be capable of? Today, we'll be discussing Starbase, Texas, and who knows what Elon is up to down there. Good day, everyone. Hello and welcome to your technology channel, where we share the latest Tesla, SpaceX, and Elon Musk news, rumors, and insights. Elon Musk said earlier this year that he will build Starbase, a private city in Texas on the Gulf of Mexico's east border. The city's name was disclosed by the billionaire on Twitter, and it would encompass the town of Boca Chica, which is presently home to Musk's SpaceX facility. Since the start of building on the rocket launch pad in 2014, the little hamlet has changed dramatically. The village has quickly become a popular tourist destination for enthusiasts and the curious, but the natural environment and local context have also changed dramatically. Starbase will be a metropolis with advanced infrastructure and hangars for the development, testing, and launch of Starship rockets. For many, the project will be a practical method to revitalize and bring the county out of poverty, while others are convinced about how the region will change as traffic, noise, and construction grow, not to mention rising costs that are driving many residents to relocate. Changes affect not just Boca Chica, but the whole area of southern Texas. Take San Antonio, which has grown rapidly in recent years to become one of the major cities in the United States, encroaching on its surrounding hill country. So, right now, at least Starbase is not an actual thing. It lives only in Elon's mind. But SpaceX does own most of the land in a village called Boca Chica, Texas. That's where they have been conducting these Starship launch tests that usually end in huge explosions. Aside from the neighborhood and the SpaceX facility, there is no sign of civilization for miles around. It's really the perfect location to launch spaceships from, so I can see. Why Elon Musk is so excited about it in 2018. Elon was quoted saying, "We have got a lot of land with nobody around, so if it blows up, it's cool." Mr. Musk said of the South Texas location at a 2018 press conference, according to media reports. You can check out the place on Google Street View's most recent scans. They have been from 2019. It is a very strange little village. You can even see the SpaceX crew building a Starship prototype from the highway that runs past the launch pad. Like we said, currently, SpaceX controls the majority of the land in Boca Chica. They began purchasing landowners a few years ago, and the great majority of those who owned homes in the hamlet were not full-time inhabitants. They mostly utilized the region as a wintertime retreat for folks looking to get away from the cold and enjoy some calm alone. Of course, there's always new building going on in the neighborhood, as well as the odd rocket launch and crash landing. These days, there isn't a lot of peaceful time in Boca Chica. As a result, when SpaceX offered 3 times the market value for the properties, they accepted. The majority of people accepted the bargain. But there are a few holdouts. Of course, a group of rocket scientists marching into town and taking over isn't going to make everyone happy. I'm sure those individuals never imagined that they would have to cope with such a situation one day. On a daily basis, actual spaceships crash and explode just down the street from their home. By the way, don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up. It really helps out our channel, and we are grateful. This is when things start to become pretty interesting to think about. If Elon Musk were to construct a city from the ground up, it would look somewhat like this. How would he go about doing it? Elon likes science fiction and comic novels, and we know he enjoys the Cyberpunk 2077 video games. As a result, it's possible that Starbase will resemble Night City. Probably not, but it would be fantastic. We already know that efficiency will be Elon's top goal, and that everything he builds will be done with a reason. Solar power and tunneling, I believe, will be the 2 primary themes that develop a Starbase in the early years. We know Elon is enthusiastic about these 2 topics. Sadly, Elon cannot just plant a flag in the ground and proclaim himself the electronic king of Starbase. Incorporating a new company involves a lot of politics, and Elon has already begun playing that game. Early on, Elon gained a huge victory with the Texas government. They really modified the regulations to make it feasible for SpaceX to launch. Elon said in April that he will donate $30 million to Brownsville, with $20 million going to the city's education system and $10 million going to downtown revitalization. It is now a large sum of money for everyone. However, this is a huge issue for the city of Brownsville in particular. This town is one of the most impoverished in the state of Texas. Their economy is almost non-existent. It's the type of place that brilliant young people flee as quickly as they can. They leave without looking back and go to Austin. According to county authorities, SpaceX has already produced over 1,400 jobs in the region, all of which have been filled by locals, as individuals want to secure their position in what may be the next up-and-coming metropolis. Real estate professionals in the city are seeing their business double or even triple. The greater Brownsville region might be on its way to becoming the aerospace industry's Silicon Valley. Elon would be able to effortlessly include his own star-based city. He simply has to overcome one major stumbling block. The first step is to determine that there are 200 persons living in the region that he wants to include. Then, he needs a majority of those individuals to vote in favor of the idea. Given that the majority of folks living in the region will be SpaceX workers, gaining those votes should be easy. If SpaceX decides to incorporate the city, it will have its own mayor and police force. They may take control of their own taxes and infrastructure. SpaceX would also get the right of eminent domain, which they would very certainly use to forcefully remove the remaining non-company inhabitants from the region. This metropolis might serve as a kind of proving ground for life on Mars. In the next 10 years, SpaceX will hit a tipping point. They will have a large fleet of Starship vehicles, maybe hundreds. If Elon's Matter plan comes true, there might be a near daily schedule of Starship launches and landings from numerous directions. If the newest starbase is where they would be constructed and housed, there would be employment for much more than rocket scientists. Thousands of tradespeople, laborers, and administrative personnel would be required to keep the machine going. To be honest, it's an insane thing to consider. We might be seeing the start of the largest economic revolution in history. There's a reason why powerful individuals like Elon Musk are coming to Texas at the moment. There will be a change, and it will happen soon. But what do you think? Is Starbase the future, or is it merely a pipe dream of Elon Musk? Please leave a remark below. And of course, would you relocate to a Starbase if this becomes a reality? Or do you want Brownsville to be part of the future? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, as well as switch on the bell symbol to get weekly updates. We bring you all of Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX news.